take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience, keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes, right in front of my building, right in front of my left. One step till.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and hit the word all so that you may receive every notification that comes from this channel. Make sure you hit the smash the like button. It's free and it don't cost you a thing. All right, guys, let's get into it. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Let me say that again. No pain, no gain. All right, man, we got to get into it. Got to talk about the Lions, man, and how pretty much Aaron Glenn is playing with house money right now, and he's playing with a depleted defense, man. Shout out to Aaron Glenn for doing the best that he can with the guys that's on the field. You know, guys that we just picked up a couple weeks ago, still trying to get those guys implemented into the defense. And it's tough, man. It's been tough. We are missing a lot of key defensive components on this team, but at the same time, you can't lick your wounds. You just got to keep going. You have 3 games left, and you just got to keep fighting, man. It's going to be tough. The next 3 games are going to be tough. You're going against the Bears again in Chicago. It's going to be cold in Chicago, but, hey, you know, we're used to it. We play the Bears every single season. And then you got the 49ers game coming up. You can't never overlook that game as well because you go out there and you can end up taking a loss. And then you got the Vikings that you got to worry about, with all these teams fighting for the #1 seed overall. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the Lions have the same record as the Philadelphia Eagles. That record would be 12-2. And then I think that the Vikings are right behind. So, man, this thing is starting to get nasty, man. And it's going to come down to the end. It's going to come down to the wire. But the Lions, man, we might be without Alim McNeil for the remainder of the season. Looks like you're also going to be without Khalil Dorsey, who took a nasty leg injury or knee injury, you want to say, in the game against the Bills. And then Calton Davis takes a jaw injury. Man, we are really hurting on defense. And, man, it is really showing the experience. Sometimes you'll figure out what type of depth you have, and now the Lions understand that the depth that they have is not as good as we really thought it was, and a lot of guys are just banged up and injured, and we without a lot of people, man, on defense. Most of all the injuries that the Lions have been sustaining have been on the defensive side of the ball, man. Yes, we have taken a couple hits, a couple blows on the offensive line here and there with Taylor Decker and other guys on the line getting banged up a little bit, but at the same time, man, the defense is missing everybody. Everybody that's somebody is missing on the defensive side of the ball. Aaron Glenn out there playing with house money right now, and he's just trying to do the best that he can. I know it's frustrated. I know he's very frustrated about what's going on with the injuries. If you're a defensive coordinator and you lose all of your guys, you know what I'm saying, you got to figure out how to scheme the defense a little bit better to the guys that you have on the team, and you got to kind of play to those guys' attributes. But at the same time, man, you know, it is what it is. No team is going to be looking at us like, hey, man, you know, feeling bad for us. Nobody's going to have sympathy for us or anything like that. We still got to go out there and play 60 minutes of football, man. That's going to be the biggest thing from here on out. Even going against Chicago Bears and the 49ers and the Vikings, nobody's going to care what you have on your team. But at the same time, man, you're missing – if we miss Alim McNeil, man, who's been the bright spot on the line, who has – pretty much stay healthy for almost a full season, man, it's going to be tough, man. Guys have been in and out of the lineup. Josh Pascal in and out of the lineup. And then yesterday you saw in the game, we couldn't get a pass rush. We did not sack Josh Allen one time in the game. We have a trouble with mobile quarterbacks. That is a fact. And Josh Allen showed you yesterday as he was escaping and throwing the ball to the tight ends. Every time you thought that you was going to sack him, he would just whoop, throw the ball to a tight end, and you could not get him. And that's going to be a tell-all too, man, because going into the playoffs, if you're trying to go all the way and you happen to have to face the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens or the Texans or even the Buffalo Bills, then you already know, man, that you're going to have to chase around these quarterbacks. Even CJ Stroud can move around. So all of these guys that's in the AFC that you may have to face, their quarterbacks can move around. And that's going to be a problem for the Lions, man. That's going to be a straight up problem for the Detroit Lions. If you don't get at least half of these guys back, you know what I'm saying? If you don't get the guys like Alex Anzalone and other key contributors like Ife Melifonwu, you know, we definitely could use him right now. Because, you know, if he can play corner and he can play safety and he can play, you know what I'm saying, on the box as well. So you're missing Ife. He's been gone pretty much the whole season almost. So you're missing a lot of your key components, man, on the team. And then I can't blame Jamal Adams and Quan Alexander. They just got on the team, so it's going to take time for those guys to gel with the rest of the guys. But, yeah, man, it's no pain, no gain with the Lions right now, man. It's no pain, no gain. This team is hurting defensively, and if we go into the playoffs like this, man, we will eventually get put out. And it's not going to be, you know, a Super Bowl to be able to go after. The offense is going to have to carry the team for the remainder of the season. That's what you're seeing right now. If we don't put up points and if we don't outscore guys, then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have some troubles. So right now, as you're looking, because the defense is depleted and we're without 16 guys, you already know that the offense is going to have to carry the Detroit Lions for the remainder of the season. So we'll see, man, if Brad Holmes be able to get some help in here. But if not, man, we are in trouble, especially on the defensive side of the ball. This is Raw Detroit, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience. Keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my building. Right in front of my left. One step till I fly free, fall from the ceiling. Hit the pavement running, 9 lives. But I'm a K9. And all of my dogs got the same mind. Got the same time as I do. And I knew I was different since day one. Never riding when the night fall. God smiling when the day come. I'm A1, 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 A1 for life. Come gamble, new fight. 1 hand and 2 dice. 1 hand and 2 dice. Now roll 'em. Roll 'em. Roll 'em.